Hails here. Today we're going to be trying out a challenge in the Turtle Pack, and it's called the AFK Challenge. So the thing is, you just AFK the first few turns. You see me buying pigeons here, but the challenge is like, you just aren't allowed to have any pets inside of battle for the first few rounds until you only have 1 HP left. Because without being able to buy pets until then, this challenge would be practically impossible. So this originates from a video from Ground and Sap, who made this challenge a long time ago, with every AFKing 5 turns. So how does that actually work? If you only have 5 hearts, that works because after the second turn, you regenerate 1 heart, so you can AFK 5 turns, and at turn 6 you can come back and then win. And then a few days ago, a guy called Equisep, who's also new to YouTube, so go check him out in this video. Links will be at the top of the description. Made a video about that, and he even buffed the challenge using easy mode, where you start with 7 hearts, and he did this and got back from turn 7. That's real crazy, but he had 2 hearts left. Because it's very difficult to come back with only 1 heart at turn 8. And he said that also in his video, and I thought to myself, I can prove them wrong, I will do this. And that's my best attempt so far. I spent like 2 hours, and yeah, now we can get to the actual things I'm doing. Firstly, I'm buying pigeons, only 5 foods because here the shop gets extended. And at tier 3, I hope I get the level up into one of the 2 pets I want. That's why I was keeping the horses. There's 2 pets I want, the whale and the deer. And this seemed to work for me like almost all the time. I won with deer because the deer, when it faints, it just summons 1 5/5 buzz with chili, which also damages the enemy behind the enemy that it's attacking for also 5 damage. And the whale at the start of battle swallows the pet ahead, and that also activates the fan ability. So I buy it. Roll. Oh, I forgot that I bought it. Actually, I shouldn't buy it here because we're only at 2 hearts. That's one run. I forgot to that I should have rolled with that. It doesn't make a difference because we lose here, but it was my best run, but I forgot that I couldn't buy deer. We obviously lose here. But now we find a whale here, and the whale swallows and releases it as a level 1 after fainting. So you get another deer. Also here you have to have hippo or bullfish. You can obviously do it without that, but it's also just to make sure if both of these die. And also the breadcrumbs go into whale because it has the most stats. So we have a 9-10, and that's what we're going to be doing. So now we hope we're going to be winning because we only have 1 heart left, 0 trophies. Another guy with 0 trophies, but he actually has a team. But we win. Also, Equisab was doing this on a custom pack, but I'm doing this on Turtle Pack. I know the enemies on Turtle Pack are a lot easier, but there's also things in custom pack like avocado where you can carry over gold. So yeah, here we have a shark which gains stats when a pet faints. So we just have a summon build, and this is just really good. So we're just looking now for more sharks. Here stats from the cow. Put these onto the whale because it has the most stats already. And we're doing pretty good and looking really good so far. I mean, we haven't like been that close to dying. Also by the whale here, and I can level up the whale, so it summons the deer as a level 2, which will in turn then summon a 10-10 buzz, which is obviously a lot better. They also have a shark, but as you can see, they have their shark not at the best position, and we get a draw. Draws are really bad in this because, like, I know we have more time to recover, but it's also like a lot more difficult to win in the late rounds if you don't have a very OP build. And also the fly, which even gives us more summons for the shark, reroll, and a snake. The snake behind the whale because friend head attacks deal 5 damage to one random enemy. and the whale is big, and it also summons a deer, which also in turn summons another bus, which is just a lot of snake triggers. And here they get things. Also, why am I actually posting this run? So I asked you guys if I should post this run, because I only did this in my free time, and I wasn't sure if I should post that. Yeah. Tell me in the comments if you want to see do more of this run, because actually I didn't tell you, but I do not win this run because this challenge is very, very difficult. So should I try this run again and see if I can finally win or not? Like, we're getting very far. Oh, maybe you've seen it in a thumbnail. Yeah, I probably wrote it in a thumbnail that we only get 7 trophies. Spoiler alert. Yes. Yeah. So Pizza, he'll sadly buffing up our deer, which we don't want to because the deer is getting eaten, so the stats don't matter. But Salad Bowl on both of these, and the snake will now just do a lot of snipes. So they snipe our backline with their very cool blowfish, while we snipe their pets also with our snake. And we win. Next one. Here, melon onto the fly so it doesn't get sniped. No whale, actually. And also, yeah, I could have put a tiger behind the shark, which instead of the snake or stuff, so that the shark would gain even more stats, but yeah. So these guys are really strong, look at their stats. So I was really worried that we would lose here, but actually looking very fine for us. So our team is very strong, even though we AFK'd for 7 turns and didn't do anything. More fly and go. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more cool content. Yeah, go now, do that. They also have summons, but with artillery we kill their snake beforehand. And we get through to their shark, and then we knock their team. Very, very good. And hopefully those 3, if they get sniped, that would be very bad. And we also level this up, so that's gonna be good. Also a mushroom, so those don't get sniped. They get resummoned if they die. And that's all good. Okay, I mean, they have a lot of snipes, so that's not the best. But still, like, they have a lot of stats in deers, but we get a draw using the deers. And here, so it doesn't get sniped, hopefully. More stats. Thankfully not on the deer again. And a snake, so we can hopefully get a snake level up next turn. Everything is looking fine. And yes, that's a lot of snipes. Yeah, that's very, very bad. You get just sniped by their blowfish. So we lose, but if you want to see me do more of this run and try to win actually, tell me in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!